A very good morning, everyone, from Lantau in Hong Kong for the Lantau 70 race this morning. It's one of the traditional races in Hong Kong. It's a classic, and we're looking at a very competitive field as well today in both the men's race and the women's race. The two reigning Asia Trailmaster champions are here, John Ray Onifa and even Rashila Tamang, who flew all the way down here from Kathmandu in Nepal. We also have former champions like Alessandro Sherpa and John Ellis in the race. We have Milton Amat and we have Wilson Singing, just to name a few. And next to me is Luis Alvarez, based in Hong Kong. He is not running today. Luis, what is the reason you're DNSing?
I pulled a muscle a few weeks ago, and even though he's recovering fast, it's taking a bit longer. I was looking forward to this race for a very long time. So it's such a shame to be missing it, but it's exciting to be here, and yeah, a lot of people, very competitive field, so it's going to be very exciting day for sure.
Thank you very much, Luis, for volunteering also to be our, let's say, technical analyst for today. You know the trails in Hong Kong and also here in Lantau. Maybe first, what do you think about the two Asia champions to be Asia Trailmaster champions, John Ray Onifa, Rashila Tamang? Do you think they can also prevail here in Lantau?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for Stingray, Lantau is almost like a second home for him. So he's going to be doing his thing. He's going to be pushing limits as always. There is a slight change for the course, given the conditions of the course. That it was shortened for about 5K or 6K, which I think is going to change the game for many runners, especially for Stingray. He's going to push. He's always pushing, but especially on this one, he's going to go even faster. So yeah. It's going to be exciting to see him. People talking about breaking the 7-hour time. I think it's tough, but again, Stingray, he's always giving us his best and giving us a great show. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting day.
For Rashila Tamang, it's maybe a bit more difficult because she's from Nepal and maybe she's not used to the stairs of Hong Kong. How do you see that? I mean, how difficult is it if you're not used to it?
I mean, Hong Kong is well known for the stairs, and as all the foreigners that come here to race, it's a beautiful place, beautiful trails, but the stairs are always the go-to when they need to complain about something. It's tough. They can be very technical, and this is where local runners, they have a huge advantage. They know how to move the legs fast, and they know how to save their energy. So definitely the stairs is a big opportunity for the locals. She has done some races in Hong Kong, so I'm sure she's used to the stairs. But yeah, someone like Stingray, who has been here longer, yeah, it's going to be a huge points for him. But yeah, I'm looking forward to her performance. There are some local runners, some local ladies who are becoming very strong in the past few seasons. They're going to give her a fight for sure. So yeah, again, exciting race.
Exactly. Inji Yanis here, who was winner of the 9 Dragons last month, and also Katrina Hamlin, who is from Lantau and winner of the race here last year. So tough competition for Rashila Tamang, the Asia Trailmaster champion. You mentioned already this year the course is a little bit shorter. It's 64 kilometers due to a landslide that happened a while ago. What exactly has been left out then?
They basically took away about 6K. It was a loop. We used to have more towards the end. It sounds small. It's quite significant, and they take away quite a little bit of the climb when you need it the most. When you need the legs the most, which is towards the end. So, like I mentioned earlier, it's going to change the game for sure. I think it's a dangerous thing for many top runners who they might get it wrong and then just go faster, thinking about this distance reduction. It might play on their game, but I think they still have to take it easy. Lantau 70 is famous for being misleading. On paper, it doesn't look that aggressive. It's a killer. For me, it remains one of the toughest races I've ever done, whether it's in Asia or in Europe. And again, in paper, it doesn't look that crazy. It's a killer. It's a killer. So yeah, definitely this reduction will change the game. People normally you will pace yourself better, save your energy. I don't think these guys will do that for this reason. But again, it might be a mistake, so it's going to be interesting to see how you play some people.
Alessandro Sherpa is also at the starting line. He was second here last year, behind Jeff Campbell, who is still injured and cannot defend his title. How do you know Alessandro quite well? How has he been doing in the last 2 weeks? Because he had a tough day in BTM 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, actually, I'm very eager to see how he does today. Last year he finished second, I believe, after Jeff. Jeff, like you mentioned, is out for now. He's getting he had a little injury. But then this year we have Stingray, who's definitely going to give Alessandro a good fight. I'm very eager to see Alessandro, especially because he was, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago in another of the ATM races. He was beaten by 2 guys who are on the starting list today. Knowing Alessandro, he's going to be very eager to get especially these 2 guys. So it's going to be a beautiful fight, I think. And Alessandro is someone who I personally, he doesn't pace. He just go beast mode. Might play well. He likes to be in the front with a Stingray in the fight. Again, Alessandro might need to change his strategy. But Alessandro being Alessandro, he likes to be in the front, and I know he's eager to get these 2 guys. So yeah, it's going to be exciting.
All right. Thank you very much for all these insights, Luis. You will be with us also at the first checkpoint. We're going to be walking through the starting grid a little bit now. See if we can catch any runners and have a quick word with them. I saw Rashila Tamang was just walking. Yeah, I see her right now. We'll have a word with her maybe quickly. For all the fans from Nepal. Rashila and Dina. Hi Rashila, we're live on the Asia Trainmaster channels. How was your trip to Hong Kong yesterday?
It was good.
How are you feeling for this race in Hong Kong? You had a race here in January that did not go so well. So what do you think for today?
Today weather is good, so let's see.
Your victory in the Asia Trainmaster Championship is now almost 4 months ago. You had a lot of very positive responses from Nepal. How have you experienced it yourself?
Good.
All right. All the best for the race, Rashida. Dina.
Namaste, I'm Dina from Nepal. So we're trying to trail Asia Trail Master to running together. So Rashida is here, so exciting to have it. Weather is good. Let's see.
Yeah. All the best, Dina. Yeah. And they all have to line up for the start. Rashila Tamang, of course, is also in. There's Katrina Hamlin. She's the winner of last year. So standing right next to Rashila in the black T8 outfit. I was just saying that Rashila and Dina, they're also involved with the MTR, the Manjushri Trail Race in Kathmandu, the Kathmandu Valley. And that takes place next month. Is also part of Asia Trainmaster, just like the Jumla Rara Ultra, also in Nepal, but on the west side of the country. Both races are points races for the ATM Championship. There we see David Longo also from T8. There we have John Ellis making his comeback to the ATM scene after winning the championship in 2019. He's been plagued by injury, John Ellis. Here we have Richard Kimber, an outside bet for podium today. The podium for the men here we have Alessandro Sherpa. We have not yet seen Milton Amat and Wilson Singing. They are on the start list. Also Tomohiro Mitsukoshi. We have Alex Ang from Singapore. You can see him there peeking. He's just waving at us as well. Alex Ang. We have a lot of good runners here. There's also a lot of runners who are doing the relay and they're starting together. So there's a few people who could be confusing for us. I'm trying to look also for Engie Yen, one of the favorites in the women's race. We just had the race director there in the green, Jeremy Eritzi, saying that the start will be postponed by 2 minutes. It's a new starting location. There we have John Ray Onifa as well. So John Ray Onifa, obviously the top favorite for the men's race. He's a trail master champion. Very familiar with the trails here. Has been living in Hong Kong for many years now. If everything goes right, he should be unbeatable almost. There he is. Then we also have Michael Ormiston, who had a very good race in the Nine Dragons. Co-organizer also, but he ran the race himself, coming back from a serious illness.
We're almost ready to start. I just want to say a few things beforehand. First of all, welcome to everybody to the 10th, 11th, or 12th version of the Lantau 70. I'm not sure which, but it's definitely the 10th physical version. So, well done.
Standing next to me is Steve Carr,
We're super excited to be part of the
organizer of the Nine Dragons. Steve, what's your take for today's race? First of all, how come you're not running yourself?
Oh, I've been sick for the last like 3 weeks since Nine Dragons, so I was going to run, but sometimes health is more important. I think it's going to be a fun day out today. Weather is amazing. It's cool. A little bit humid. I think it's supposed to rain a little bit later today, maybe. In terms of who might win,
Stingray.
Stingray. Yeah, I mean, after Nine Dragons, that run there was incredible. Today, probably the same. I'd be surprised if not.
We've been trying to see Angie. Have you seen her here at the starting line?
No, I haven't. I've seen Sherpa. Sherpa's here somewhere. He might have a good day out as well.
Okay, Angie Yen, so we hope that she's here. She's on the start list, but we have not seen her neither. The same for the Malaysians. Also see Chris van Dalen there from Sint-Niklaas in Belgium. He's waving. Yeah. Based in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, just like Gaëtan Morizour. And Gaëtan is also making a comeback to the ATM scene after a year off following fatherhood. Became a father early last year. Gaëtan Morizour is the winner, amongst others, of Dalat Ultra Trail 2 years ago. A race in which he beat some significant runners, including Haha still. Dalat Ultra Trail this year, not part of ATM. It's taking place actually as we speak right now. And also taking place right now is Sierra Madre Trail Ultra in the Philippines. And we can share with you that Christian Jurgensen is leading the race there. And Cecile L, Marie-Joyce Sumanda and Angelia Pulanco are the three leaders in the women's race. And here we're going to now witness the start of the Lantau 70 race.
All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
That was Gaëtan Morizour. There was Sean Aying from the Philippines, Grandmaster Sean Aying. Here's Ria Batak, also from Philippines. Max Sterling. Here we have Wilson Singing. Wilson Singing is here, so he's standing at the back. So then we assume that Milton Amat is definitely also here. But starting at the back with Stingray at the front is a risk if you want to be finishing first. In any case, good to see that Wilson is here. We have not seen Tomohiro Mitsukoshi. And that was the start. And we'll be heading towards the first checkpoint. And we'll be reporting live from there as well. So stay tuned. Here we also have Tom Bakeland, not running today. So we'll be back from the first checkpoint. That's after kilometer 13. And they already have to do a first climb. So it will take a while actually before we get news from there. But stay tuned to the Asia Trail Master channels, YouTube, Facebook and X.